Okay, continuing on with the PowerPoint Capstone. This is part 2. We're going to be starting with step number 10. On slide 4, the residential historic districts, we're going to format the picture in the center of the slide so it follows the rest of the slide's design. So the first thing we're going to do is select the picture. So we have it selected. Now we have our picture format tools up here. Going to come up here. We're going to resize the picture to 3 inches even. So 3.0 and then enter. Or to a width. So we undo that. I did the width, the height. We want to do the width. So we're going to come down here instead of 5. We're going to make it 3 and enter. And then we're going to align the picture with the bottom of the picture 4. So I'm going to click it down here and I'm just going to bring it down here until I get my little red alignment lines across the bottom here. So it's aligned with 4. And I want to align it up at the top as well. So now I've got it aligned top and bottom. And I'm going to apply the simple frame black. So that's the double frame. I want the simple frame black. So there, now I have my picture and all of them are formatted the same. And we are going to now apply some animation. So we've got some animation that is applied to number 4. So I'm going to come up here to animations. And there's already some animations on it. So I click on this animation painter over here, click on that, and then I can just click on slide 5. And so now the animation on 4 is the same on slide 5. And I can come up here to the animation pane and I want to make sure, probably want to move this 14 so it's between 10, there. Let's do the preview, make sure that they're coming in. Yep, they're coming in straight. So you want to make sure that it's picture 6, then 7, 8, 10, 14, and then 12. Okay, and so then we want them all to be after previous. So here on the first one, we want it to be after previous. And I'm just going to do these each one by one. So we want it after previous, after previous, after previous, after previous, and after previous. So they should all be coming down like this. And if we go to preview, so make sure that they all come in at the same time. So you want to do the preview on this to make sure that your pictures are coming across in the correct order, one after another. Okay, let me get, that was step 11. I'm ready for step 12. Let me see if I can find it on my sheets here. Okay. Remaining on slide 4, we're going to want to add a text box that provides some additional information. So we're going to insert. Oh, I hit that arrow. I want to insert a text box. And I want to kind of be in the middle, and I'll tell it exactly where to go here in just a minute. And we're going to say plus many more historic homes in Santa Rita. We're going to change the font size to 48, so I'm going to highlight all of the text and change the font size to 48. I'm going to make sure that the text box size is the height is 2.5 and that the width is 5.5. Oh, I think I hit the wrong button. I want to make sure I'm on the text box here. 2.5 and 5.5. Make sure you're on the text box that you just added. Here we go. I want to center the text in the text box, so I can align center. And I want to center the text, so I'm going to come up here to the Home tab and center. Come back here to the Format tools. Line the text box in the middle of the slide too. There we go. I'm going to change the fill color to white background 1, so I've got shape fill over here. I'm just going to make it white. And I'm going to make an outline, the black text 1. And I'm going to apply a shadow. So I'm going to come here to Shape Effects, and I want the shadow, and I want the offset center. Offset center. And then I'm going to animate this text box. So I'm going to apply the zoom. So I'm going to come up here to Animations. And I'm going to find Zoom. That's under the exit. I've got Zoom right here. I want the entrance animation though. So I'm going to come back up here and say None. And then come back up here, select the text box. I want the entrance zoom. Sorry about that. I want to change the setting to after previous. So I want it to happen after everything else. And now I'm going to preview my animations. So all my pictures are coming in, and then plus many more. Go ahead and save it. And we're ready for 14. And we're going to slide 5. And our title is hidden. We want to change the layout to title only. So we're going to go to Home tab, Layout, Title only. And we want to modify shapes to correct problems on our slide. So we've got a couple different things we're going to do on this particular slide. We're going to send this rounded rectangle text, which the goal is to retain, to the back of the slide. So we're going to select the back triangle here, and we're going to go up here to Format, and we're going to send backward. I'll highlight on this and send to back. So it all goes to the back. And we're going to type renovate in our brown rectangle. And we're going to insert a rectangle. So insert shape. And we want a rectangle. And we want it to be 2.5 inches high. And 2 inches wide. We want the subtle effect brown shape style. So Oh, keep getting the wrong one here. Subtle effect, brown, accent 5. Tight reflection, touching shape effect. So here's this, and reflection, and we want the tight reflection touching. And we're going to move it right up here. And I don't think I got the reflection. Tight reflect, there we go. We should have that shadow down at the bottom. So now we have our slide that looks a little bit better here through 15. And I'm going to go ahead and stop here. And this is the end of part 2. And I'll come back here with part 3.